Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dredge. In the previous episode, we continued to help out with the, oil rig, quote-unquote. We all know it's not. And, well, as is predictable, the mysterious gunk has spread to Stellar Basin. Now, you might notice I'm not there right now because, well, came to a realization on a few things. One, as soon as we turn in everything from Stellar Basin to the steel rig, obviously something's going to happen and the oil's going to spread over to the Twisted Strand, which is the next place we got to go for the story. And, well, this stuff can be a bit of a hindrance. Not just because it slows you down, but also because, well, there's stuff in it. And, well, kind of decided it would be best to not let it spread out this way before I've actually done the story, especially considering I've never actually played this section of the game, or the next one. Because my personal playthrough kind of ended with the ended right as I started the Twisted Strand, so I'm not 100% certain about what I'm going to find out here. So, yeah. Decided that it would be for the best that I complete this and then go back to it. Once I've gotten the story section done for this, I'll go take care of the steel rig and collecting the samples from the... Huh. What the heck is that? Alrighty then. How about we try following these signs? See if maybe they lead us to something. Yeah, speed might not be our ally here. A large man is watching you through the billowing smoke of a campfire, idly carving away at a wooden stake. He stands as you pull ashore. Stranger, with that look on your face, I'd say you've encountered the local wretches. Take a seat. You join them by the fire. I'm trying to rid them from this accursed jungle ever since we wrecked here. Always called them mind suckers on account of them, well, affecting the mind. They made us see things. Do things. I'd ask you for safe passage away from here, but not until after I've avenged my squadron. What happened to them? Numbers went down in the fog, crashing into trees or ditching into the water. Those that survived rallied here, under the boughs of this giant tree, and only offered us scant protection. Before help could arrive, our numbers quickly dwindled, picked off by the fiends and the forest. I met a few would-be rescuers over the years, but none would help me in my fight. Are you any different from the rest? Sure, I can help. I figured you'd be up for it. You have a look. Listen up. First, we need to find the lost pieces of my squadron's mortar. We'll then use that to bombard the beasts. Other planes went down to the north and east of where we are now. I'll mark the possible crash sites on your map. You go and see what you can salvage. How will you honor your squad mates? I've hung up a few of their dog tags on the tree behind me. It seemed fitting enough. But I've only got tags from the ones You must understand, I never found all of their bodies. If you happen to find any of their dog tags, I could add them to the tree with their brothers. I have a number of mechanical doodads you might find useful. Here, take this one. I'll give you more each tag you bring me. Okay, are there any shipwrecks around here? Shipwrecks? No, anything that meets its end here is quickly swallowed by the silt. Tell me about the mind suckers. Devilish creatures through and through. They'll stalk you along the waterways and emerge suddenly, screeching their terrible song. First time it happened to me, I saw shadows of my squad mates, reaching out to me in a feverish dream. When I finally snapped out of it, I was covered in bloodied scratches. It must have sent me running through the foliage. Since then, I've done my best to avoid the fiends. Their senses seem to be based on movement, so move carefully. Alright. Well, I did find one such dog tag. I thank you. I'm on the tree here as promised. Alright, well. Let's check out these crash sites. Ah. I think I might need a bomb to get to that crash site. Which I believe I have one still in storage. You know what? I don't think I'm going to be doing a whole... Oh, wait, I don't have space. Well... Move this one over. There we go. Tattered receipt. Let's see, received the sum of $50.00 in exchange for one silver necklace with emeralds on a silver mounting. Additional notes, received a further $3 for a custom engraving on a reverse of mounting. Customer to return tomorrow, December 23rd, for collection. Engraving is as follows. For J, my shining star. Interesting. Not really interested in doing too much fishing right now. Aha! Alright, well, there's the mortar frame. There's some metal we could salvage, but I don't really need that right now, nor do I have the space for it in my ship. See, looks like we gotta go over this way. And this place seems to be a bit of a maze. And something tells me I want to avoid those rooms. And there's the mounted mortar barrel. I think technically it is mounted on the frame. Looks like we got another message over here. Feels like years since I've been warm. Did not expect him to write. I just need to think that he thinks of me from time to time. Next few lines have been smudged out. He must return. More angry smudging follows. I've written him another letter. This will be the last one. Okay. Alright, well, we found the mortar pieces. Let's head back to Captain, I guess. Or the airman, I guess, as he's called. Everything's going. Found the mortar parts. That's the lot. Now, while I work on assembling the mortar, you can get started on the next phase of the plan. You may have noticed some contraptions in the lagoons around here. I've assembled those traps for the mine suckers. You just need to lure them there. Once they're in, you see, I can fire on them with our new mortar. That'll be the end of them. No more nightmares. Mark locations of the traps on your map. Got it. Well, how do we get the mine suckers into the traps? They're attracted by some very specific types of bait. Your skills will come in handy here yet again. Have you got everything? Is it safe? Of course not. Have you got everything? How did you make those traps? With with patience. Creatures only seem to sense movement, so whenever one was close, I froze. Understand? So what's next? We need to make 3 special baits from different combinations of fish. Okay, for the first one. First one takes 3 fish from the area to make. Okay. Don't have all the fish for that bait yet. Come back when you've got the rest. Okay, how about the second one? 2 fish from the area. Looks like a catfish and something else. Where's 2 fish from the area? Some sort of eel? Where do I put the bait? One of the traps I've constructed in the lagoons. They're marked on your map. Don't know anything else? No, that's all. Alright, well, time to do what we do best. Fish. Catfish. Oh, that was one of them. Ooh. Yep, I was right. Longfin eel. Twin eels. Something tells me that's not going to be much help in the bait. Well, may as well get back and take care of that one. Ooh. Maybe? No. Let's do it. I'll just mix these in. Here. I'll this into a trap and then get well clear from it. When the trap springs, I'll fire upon it with a mortar. Make sure you bring back proof that the thing's really dead, you hear? Sure. Let's see, the first one, no. There we are, the second one. And it looks like we just need to get 2 more of whatever these little fish are and whatever that long-nosed fish was. And may as well head out. Possibly make my way back towards the rickety pontoon so I can solve this one aberrant fish. I did not want to do that. Endlessly pulling away, but torn apart, they would surely perish. 2 spiteful siblings splitting at the seams. Right. Something tells me the rest I can only catch during the day. Aha! There's that. Now I just need the little fish. A gar. Oh yeah, we found the abyssal variant of that. And here it is. Let's see, a gray mullet. I believe that's all we need. Well, let's head back to the airmen. That should do it. I'll just mix these in here once the trap thing get clear. The second one. That should do it. Alright, that's all of the bait we need. Do you want to know anything else? That's all. Alright, time to go take care of these mind eaters. Mind suckers, actually, I think is what they were called. Large cages suspended over the water, small receptacles floating underneath. We load the bait into the trap. We should probably move away. Do you think? Inside the is the obliterated corpse of a mind sucker. The airman will be expecting proof of your success. Chunk of flesh. Pale and bloodied slab. Its smell is acrid and metallic. The rest of the carcass sinks out of sight. I don't know. Looks like it's still there to me. Alright, the next one should be through this area. Alright. And let's get away from here. Yep, obliterated corpse of a mind sucker. Alright, and the last one is where we were at earlier. Trying to find the mortar parts. Nope. Should be somewhere. Yep, there it is. You know, you'd think after its first two buddies got killed that the third one would have learned. But oh well. Alright, back to the airman. Thought I saw something. How are things going? I have a corpse to show you. Let's see it then. Yeah, and the tattered lump of flesh to the airman. It's almost unrecognizable, but you both know it couldn't have belonged to anything else. He pokes at it with his knife, testing the rubbery meat. He seems satisfied. Yes. This is one of the beasts. Progress at last. More to go, though. Oh, you have more. Drop the flesh onto the ground and give it a few slashes with an... He gives it a few slashes with a knife. It wobbles a little. The one taken care of. One remains by my count. Let's finish this. Oh, you have more. Drop the large, bloodied carcass in front of the airman. His eyes fill with sadistic delight. He bends down and plunges his knife into the soft flesh. Falls away before the blade, revealing a glint of metal. With sickening terror, he wrests it from where it was embedded in the flesh of the creature. He holds it aloft. You recognize it as a necklace, glistening in gore. Well, fisherman, some fortune at last. This ought to fetch a decent price from the right collector. Here, why don't you take it? A large ornate necklace. Ivory teardrops flank the central setting, an emerald trapped by 4 cresting waves. Interesting. He stands back from the corpse. A melancholic look comes over his face. Well, that's it, I suppose. What will you do now? Can't say for sure. I thought I'd be asking you for an escort away from this place, but this has become somewhat of a home to me. Doesn't feel right to leave my brothers here. I guess she'll stay a while longer. In the meantime, I can make some special bait for you. It ought to help with your fishing. Okay. Mixed bait. A small portion of bait can be used to attract all manner of nearby species. To storage. Right, now, we can make some fresh stuff if you like. I'll need some fish from you first. Any tape will do, but the more you give, the more bait I can make. Alright. Alright, well, may as well return the necklace. And we can just use Manifest to do that. You enter the house carrying the ornate necklace. The collector recognizes it almost immediately. Excellent find. It demands pride of place in my collection. The chains. Relinquish the necklace. He sweeps aside some scraps on a dusty table. Candle wax pooling in its corners. He places the necklace carefully in the clearing. I suppose you'll be demanding recompense as well. Once more he opens the book, dust pouring from the pages as he reads aloud. You begin to feel weak, but you're rooted to the spot, knees on the verge of buckling. Atrophy. Instantly harvest an entire shoal of fish. As he finishes speaking, you feel blood rushing back to your legs. A strange feeling of power grows in your chest. You're so close. One more remains. I'm loath to suggest it, but the abyssal plain on the approach to Devil's Spine is a likely candidate. See what you can find. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? Are you human? Your inquiry is met with a piercing gaze. Why, of course, as human as you are. Anything else? How do you know where these relics are? I largely don't, but I read the seas, and I see the swells that give shape to the formless. I hear the waves that whisper secrets to their witnesses. And I speak to the currents that hold a memory of all that they claim. Anything else? Words you read from that book. What do they do to me? Atrophy. Phrase instantly calls the closest shoal of fish, rating them for swift reaping. It can be heard from a great distance, so you need not be close to your victims. The population is unlikely to recover from such vile trauma. Use it sparingly. Okay. Basically, it instantly harvests the whole thing of fish, but they won't be fresh for the most part. Alright, the arterial engine. Meh. Toss this into storage, and I may as well hit up a little marrow, or lesser marrow, whichever they want to call it. Sell off some of the trinkets to make space. Oof, which actually isn't all that much. Oh, wait, nope, there's one more. Alright, well, may as well hit up my storage. Put this back inside. Actually, hold on. Because I need to rearrange it, because I don't want to get rid of this. that in storage. Then I want to move this. Because at some point I'm going to want to buy the mangrove rod and get that fixed up. But first things first, gonna head back to the rig so we can build those defenses. Is it inefficient because I don't have the fish from Stellar Basin? Yeah, probably, but oh well. Got another crate, but oof, really don't have space right now. And yet I'm grabbing it anyways. So this is where we're going to build some sort of machine to repel those tentacles, right? That's what the scientist said. Huh. We need a dark canister, which I don't have, but I think I can make some. Those tentacles seem angry? Not surprised. Yeah, 1 metal and 2 dark splashes, which I do have. And this is the use for the dark splashes, well, besides building some of the upgrades. Oh, good. I got 1 piece of metal. Those blueprints are confusing. What even is... Okay, yeah, I think I follow. We'll get started. Fences are primed. Turning them on now. This better work. Droning voice begins to sound from the top of the rig, reverberating through the metal down into the deep. Yes, remarkable. Power spikes. Fisherman, don't forget about those samples. He walks away muttering something about modulating voices and waves. Fences are operational, emitting a droning sound that grates the ears. Still can't upgrade the factory. Let's see, coiling rod I need. A dark canister, the fishing rod obviously, and 1 of the crates. Well, at the very least, I can toss a crate in there to make space. And I can get the dark canister while I'm out in Stellar Basin collecting the... fish samples. I don't know why it took me that long to come up with that. Although I could also just make the... dark canister now. No, wait, I can't. I don't have any metal. Well, I could get some, but I don't really need all that much. Oh, well. Let's see. Oceanic, Bissell, yeah. Let's see, Haddle, and 1 of them requires a crab pot, because of course. Alright, well, that's unfortunately going to have to end things off there for today. As we are out of time, better remember to grab the mouth of the deep. I'm probably going to need that. But anyways, with that, I'm gonna end this episode off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for an upload. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.